Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Medieval True Nerd, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War, where things are going pretty well in Europe, I'd say. The Imperials finally attacked us, hasn't worked out well for them. They had the advantage for a while, but now we've got is that actually their last city? Yep, that's their last city, actually under siege, leaving them with just 2 castles. And their army's kind of in disarray, not sure where to go. So at this point, if we could just break into these 2 castles down here, we'll actually be in very, very good shape indeed. Once that's done, and once actually, you know, we've managed to turn some of our forces onto Dijon and kick the French out of France once and for flipping all, yeah, we can just keep them bottled up in Spain. Very, very nice indeed. Then I'd say we'll probably be in good shape to turn our attention to the perfidious Hungarians who need to be taken down a notch. Though we have already taken their only castle off them, so their army should be pretty much crippled at this point. That should be 100% fine. But my bigger bit of attention actually wants to be more over in this sort of direction, because I've got a multi-point plan for encouraging the Mongols to come and attack me, alright? I've got a plan. So this massive force is just chilling out in Aleppo and has been for decades at this point. Let's just get them, leave a couple of guys behind just to make sure the place has got, you know, some form of honor guard. But the majority of the force is heading over in this direction. Now, if the Mongols don't make significant progress in this direction, like pretty much now, what I'm going to do is... Okay, the Turks would have the same idea, though they don't have the strength to do that. I might just take Edessa, alright? If I take Edessa, then basically the territory they're in is... technically Edessa actually only starts down here. Okay, there will be a nice, soft, squishy town that might be able to lure them south. So, they're at war with me, and I'm going to leave this town basically unguarded. That might pull them south. Ah, yes, we do also have just some cleanup operations against the last few French forces here. So go on then. You lot head over here to relieve Marseille. Right now they've just got 1 ram. If they try moving with 1 ram, they'll be screwed. They can't get in through a single gate breach. That'll be 100% fine there. What have you got here? You're nothing. And then we've got a force of something right there. Let's just kick those guys out. Because, ooh, what wants to go where? Because I kind of had this guy in mind for going down to Spain. Yeah, that might be nice. Do we actually have a decent... Wait, where's the main fleet? So where's the main Portuguese... there's the main Portuguese fleet. Screw it, whatever. Right, let's just move this fleet down here in preparation for... Ah, there's a big Portuguese force. Sadly, yeah, I can't attack those guys, or can I? Yeah, that will be excommunication. Right, never mind. Let's just move you over here. You're much stronger than me, never mind. But yeah, this force can link up with what's going on in Angers and also just kick these guys out of the way. You're much stronger than them. Just get rid of them. Yeah, the forces at Angers together with... What's this force missing, by the way? This force is... pretty good mix. Plenty of heavy infantry, plenty of archers. Could use a little bit more cavalry. Yeah, let's get some cavalry in production here just to make sure you've got some supporting cav. And go on, let's have some cannon smiths down in Toulouse, just in case we do eventually want to, like, push our way into Zaragoza. Some cannons there will be very, very useful. Now, the force at Bordeaux, however... okay, there's a good anti-city force going on in Bordeaux. Well, that's just flipping perfect, because that could be just the force I actually need to go and deal with Dijon. What are you, by the way? You're... Oh. Right, 1 group of peasant crossbowmen. Good, good, good. Right, I'm just going to send 1 group of feudal knights out to deal with that, because I might be able to just get a general out of that if I'm lucky. Because I think I'm a little short on generals. Possibly because I keep killing factionaires deliberately. Right. Nice flat bit of ground here. This should be just flipping perfect. Feudal knights with, upgraded weapons and 2 chevrons of experience. Yep, this should be just flipping spot on. Let's just move over to you guys and get the peasant crossbow view on this situation. Oh, they're taunting. Alright, let's just see how long that lasts, eh? Oh, you're going to reload, are you? Yeah, good luck with that. You just quickly reload your little crossbows. I'm sure there's nothing to be worried about at all from the giant lance charge. And, oh dear, it turns out you're all dead. Right, job done. Get rid of all of them. And, no, it would have shown up now if we were going to get a new... Oh, no, it wouldn't have done. Excellent. We've got ourselves a new captain. Aspiring commander, fair fighter, speaks of loyalty, dutifully religious. Not a bad starting point, he's only 20. Welcome aboard, Captain Berger. Sorry, what's your actual name here? Captain Berger. Berger Ulfson, He just grew a moustache in like seconds. That's his command moustache, damn it. Right, you, my good man, stay over here and just mind Toulouse and keep an eye on all of this, because I need Prince What's-His-Face, our faction heir, to potentially actually get, like, good at his job. Oh, he's not going to get that good at his job. He's sadly ignorant. Is there anything else that makes him absolutely terrible? No, he's got a bunch of other good traits, but none of them give him +2 authority, unfortunately. So, the prince now heads in this direction. His target ultimately is Dijon. The small forces around here, yeah, we can easily deal with them just by training a few bits and pieces around here. I'll get some extra scouts in there just in case. And I think Toulouse is also training, right? Yeah, Toulouse is just getting a few backups as well. Let's just give them a couple of really light, cheap horse as well. Beautiful. So you guys head in that direction, clear that out. These guys are going to be cleared out momentarily. These guys, not sure where they're going. They might well choose to fall back to Zaragoza. That's fine. We'll build a new force here. And this force can clear out these guys. There's nothing in this fleet. No, that should be the purge of the French complete. Marvellous. Now, as for the Imperials, this is a large but fairly trashy force with plenty of peasants going on in it. This force here is not quite large enough to take it out yet, but tossing a bit more heavy infantry will be in good shape. No, don't waste the slots on that right now. I just need some good, solid, heavy infantry. And a bit more in Metz as well. Those forces combined should actually do a good, competent job. Yeah, Norse swordsmen, those are nice and cheap, but they'll work very nicely against peasants. We've got a force coming up here that's, again, not great. I think the force in Frankfurt should be able to... Oh, yeah, the force in Frankfurt can easily handle that. The force in Nuremberg is worrying me because it's a little bit on the weak side because it's had nowhere to retrain for some time. And if these guys, the Hungarians, are about to launch a double assault, that could be concerning. This force can start heading north, but it would like to take out Innsbruck on its way past. Okay, let's just keep training more troops over here in Magdeburg. Nice heavy infantry across the board. These guys, nothing they can do that's in any way useful either. Prague just doesn't have any real military infrastructure. I'll give it a bunch of, yeah, crossbows and spear. That'll do a good enough job holding off against what doesn't look like a big force here. That is the king. King Menhar the Scarred. Good trait to have, but if you're relying on dismounted feudals, even basic peasant crossmen with a bit of cover should be able to do an excellent job against them. So that will be fine here. What do we know about you, by the way? Nothing, as it turns out, but we will momentarily... not that soon. Sadly, you've been... Oh, flipping hell, our own allies are blocking the bloody bridge. Right, we'll get round here and have a little look-see. Do we have a decent force in... We do have a decent force over here in Thorn, but I kind of don't dare move too much of it on its own because, yeah, the authority of my king's so appalling right now. Okay, may as well have you. What's your job, by the way? You are... not even that loyal. Alright, I'll send you with pretty much this entire force. Just head south. If need be, your job could be to relieve Prague and or Nuremberg. Now, we've also got, presumably, a whole bunch of troops now just sitting around here that were involved in the Polish War, not really doing anything. Ready to... well, they don't really need to move in this direction. They can instead move south, actually. Yeah, okay. The combined forces of Vilnius and Lasagna could start marching southwards towards Hungary. That would probably work pretty nicely, though I'm going to guess they need a bit of... ooh, yeah, they need some retraining. Yeah, but actually, bit of merging. We could have a good force ready to go here. But they're not going anywhere this turn. Unfortunately, this was the same turn they actually took Vilnius. Fine, but the forces in Lasagna, we got some good backups here. You, Eamon Thodberg, what's your deal? You're terrible at everything. Got it. Right, send his troops just marching south. Get them onto the road here as quickly as possible. Apparently 3 turns going in this direction is as fast as you can go. Marvellous. And then you, I think you're actually better, Torren of Milton Keynes. Yeah, you're a little bit on the better side. So we'll send you south with the rest of the army. Don't forget to actually repair the bloody castle, by the way. We'll send you south with the rest of the army. Link up with the reinforcements there. And then, with the force in Bran, and also what we can train in Bran, we should be in good shape. Next destination is probably going to be Bucharest, actually. Yeah, that'd be a good spot. Speaking of which, could you just pop here, pop down a watchtower just so we've got a bit more visibility, and then head back to Bran, please. Lovely. So that's revealed this army down here. Hungarians have got a surprisingly large number of troops on the field, to be honest. So we'll need to take out a few big armies yet before we've broken their back. Yeah, actually, I don't know how they're affording all this. This force, this decent-sized force, pretty good force here, another good force here. All of that off 3 cities and what used to be 1 citadel. together with, yeah, only one of them being a port as well. I'm genuinely surprised they've pulled that one off. Don't know where they've got the money from. Well, I do. It's very hard mode. They're just cheating. Right, next up, you, my good man, Frederick the Honourable. Good name. So, not so honourable, by the way, because a spy's got into the city and opened all the gates for you. So you just walk in and take it out. Our force is a bit scruffy, but these Norse axemen, together with dismounted Huskarls and well-defended Viking raiders, they basically just want to charge in the front door together with, oh yeah, Norse war clerics, big, chunky, effective against armour. This'll flipping do the job. Right, what are we actually taking on here? You are nothing major, just a family member. Anything I need to know about you? Drill master, minus morale, lovely. Also, he's got warts from tangling with a witch at one point. Nice, even lower morale. And the army itself is literally not one good chunky thing. If he tries to bottleneck me at the front gate, then I can simply just chop my way through with axemen. No problem at all. Nice. Particularly nice, their defense is coming from upgraded armor. Armor I can just chop straight through, in fact. Very, very nice indeed. Not all of it, by the way, but still, some of that armor we can just straight up bypass, because most of my troops can do that. And the mercenary spearman even more so. Nice. That's the toughest thing he's got. And that loses like 2/5 of its entire defense skill just off the back of armor piercing. Good, good, good. This should be workable. And here we go. A city that the Imperials have held since the very beginning of the game. And, yes, I recognise this layout, of course. We just defended. In fact, we actually just defended against the flipping Imperials. Not very long ago against this exact layout. Fine. So, what we probably want to do is split out our heavy infantry into a couple of different little units. Strike teams that can go against any of these gates. Because I assume we've got access to... Yep, we've got access to gates on 3 sides from our starting location without having to risk going around the actual walls and being exposed to turret fire. Or, in fact, the mercenary crossbowmen. Or, indeed, the many crossbowmen they've got full stop. Fine. You guys, pull back here. Now we just see who we want to send in where. Okay. Here's the plan as I see it. Over on this side at the front door, we're going to have, ready to move in, traditional Viking troops to draw our whole big lot of attention. Supported by some nice, chunky war clerics. Everyone gets some war clerics, so everyone gets to feel that they're nice and holy. So this is Strike Team 1 at the front door. Over on the left, meanwhile, it's the heavy hitters, the Norse axemen. Not so good on the defense, but really basically unstoppable on the attack. They also are going to be supported by 1 unit of nice chunky war clerics. So that is Strike Team 2 over on this gate. Over on the right, the Sword Staff Militia. Not so elite, but they'll do a good job defending and holding the line as need be. And naturally, of course, they also get some lovely lads in terms of some bishops, just to keep them nice and safe and holy. So they're prepared on the right. I'll just move them slightly back in case there's actual crossbows there. Lovely. And everyone else, that should now just be, yeah, basically archers and a bit of backup cavalry. Fine. So all the archers just line up around here, ready to go in the front door as the opportunity becomes available. And then we have got backup cavalry right here. Lovely. So now we just see how these guys choose to draw up, because they can't guard all of these breaches, not effectively anyway. And all of the gates open, obviously we know that already. Right. Now, who is where? Come on, game, show me who's where. Right, so they have attempted to guard all the gates, as we probably would have expected. Where's the tough stuff? Spear Militia, Town Militia, Spear Militia, General's Bodyguard over there. Fine. Where's the weak point? This looks pretty flimsy. Mercenary Crossbowmen are over here, but nothing really is actually guarding the front door apart from, yes, some Town Militia. And these guys might be about to immediately fall back. Meanwhile, over here, what have we got? That is... I think it's just 1 unit of slightly armoured Town Militia. Fine. So over here, we've got something nice and simple. We've got, that's presumably some crossbows up there. Right. So this force can just basically start moving in and then can just draw up on the city streets. So this is a nice, easy one for us to basically just start doing immediately. So all of you out of that position, start running forwards and just head in that direction too. Lovely. Now let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, I think they're just falling back immediately. They don't even want to do this. I think they know they're a little bit on the screwed side. And if they know they're on the screwed side, do I even want to fight? Well, I might be able to pick off 1 or 2 as they come down. So, screw it. You guys, just start moving forward, ready to move in, alright? Just because, yeah, these towers are not even on right now. We might be able to pick off some of these guys. Yeah, town militia. Lovely. So you guys just get over here and clear out these lands. So you guys come over here. In you go. Just take them out. We've got spear militia and town militia. Nice. You just get in here. Take that out. Horses, don't get yourselves too far ahead. Don't block up the entrance, please. What's going on over here? This side has just been abandoned too. Lovely. Get the troops in here. Nice. In fact, actually, get the cav on these guys if you can. And everything else is fine. What's going on this side? Anything worthy of note? No. You guys can just basically get in over here. You guys ride them down. Everyone just in the front gate as quickly as possible. These guys are armoured. The little arrows should plink straight off. So we've got ourselves one unit of... Yeah, fine. So these guys are... these guys are trying to go back up onto the walls, but now they're going to be caught in an actual fight. So they're going to be pulled down again at this point, so that's fine. Right, battle's split a little bit here. How's the... Why are you guys not getting... Get in the city, please. Hurry it the flip up. Right, so you guys are now... mercenary crossbowmen are now returning over here. You guys just get in here and take out mercenary crossbowmen, town militia behind them. That's fine. We'll just chop straight through them with axes. And now we've got... Okay, so now we've got a bit of a chunky fight at the front door. That's fine. That works for me. So you guys over here, that's mercenary Frankish knights. They're not going to achieve anything much. And then we've got over here more Viking raiders. You guys are trying to get over in that direction, but can't. Where's the cavalry? Is it under fire? No, none of the towers are active right now. At least none of the towers that are doing anything. There's town and town. Fine. So town militia will just be torn apart by my troops. That's no problem at all. Could get these guys involved too. Yeah, mercenary Frankish. Go on then. You're armor piercing. Rather than just standing in fire, you may as well do something. These guys are getting over here. You guys just get over here as well. I just want these guys cleared out. So you guys chase down these guys. You guys get over these guys. Fine. So we're just clearing out a bunch of crossbows on this side of the field. Meanwhile, over on this side of the field, yeah, the axemen should be doing an excellent job just basically chopping their way slowly through town militia here. These guys are going to be screwed very quickly. You shouldn't really be at the front line, to be honest. There's not much point. In fact, actually, you might be better off pulling back over here and then acting as a flanking maneuver for this front, which is probably where there's the most resistance right now. What's going on with you, by the way? You're down to 71 and shaken. Right, yeah, because these guys are actually, though they are bishops and religious troops, they're actually surprisingly good against armoured troops, and these guys are mercenaries, so they won't last. Town militia coming in again. We just got more over here. Fine. The towers are on. We should be able to push them back in the not too distant future. So this is probably where the hardest fighting's going on right now. Over here, meanwhile, everything's pretty much under control, right? Yeah, we're just actually literally struggling to get everyone off the... Why are you on the walls? How would that be the most sensible way for you to advance right now? Alright, fine. You know what? Whatever. You guys take on these guys. If somebody can instead go over and take on these guys, that's fine. We'll just slowly chop our way through a hell of a lot of stuff here. Okay. General's bodyguards coming in this direction. That's a bit more of a concern. Right, horses. Buy time. Buy time if you can. Because now, actually, we've got a new priority over here, which is you lot need to stop fighting and draw up instead. I need you to draw up. I need you to do it in a flipping hurry. Alright, seriously. Draw up while these guys buy you some time and get your spears down because the general's coming this way and he's the most dangerous thing on the field right now. These two guys should be doing an excellent job just slowly chopping their way through all of this. Yep, fine. Just basically slowly chopping their way through town militia. Not a problem. Meanwhile, over here, looks like we've... Oh, yeah, good. Over this side, they've pretty much chopped for everything. This is just a case of superior infantry slowly chopping their way through the lot of them. Right, where's the cav in this matter, by the way? The cav is just floating around there. Let's get the cavalry around here. Might be able to pick off that spear militia. Doesn't want to try and pick that off, obviously. Right, get the cavalry off in this direction. Instead, let's just get the actual infantry slowly moving forward. May as well just be pushing that forward, please. What's going on the right at this point? Where's the general and has he got himself... the general's got himself in a not great position. You guys need to... Alright, everyone just get your spears down, please. Now you need to pull back and just let the general come. If he wants to come, let him come. That is... Oh, we've got 2 war clerics around here. Okay, we've just got war clerics, but also you decided to just go forward. So if you just want to, like, try and draw up here and, like, get your spears down as, like, a front line, that'd be fine. So you just try and... It's not going to work desperately well, is it? No. Right, okay. You just draw up defensively there. Keep those guys in play. What's going on over here? Slow, grinding fight to the death here. You guys just keep pushing forwards. Yep, town militia, nice. In fact, actually, let's get the cavalry back over here. When these guys all mass break, he'll be able to mop up. Speaking of which, that shouldn't actually be a problem because, yeah, we've actually got a total collapse on this front. So you guys keep pushing forward and then just block off this street because the retreating troops from this front are coming in this direction. So pretty soon you'll just be able to block off this front here and then they'll be screwed. The general, meanwhile, doesn't really want to engage, does he? No, and these guys are forming a bit of a phalanx, but it's not a great phalanx, to be honest. But that's fine. Ooh, there's some hanging going on there. Lovely. Justice is sometimes a bit harsh in this era of history. Right, so one of you guys head round over here, please, and just block up this street. Just, yeah, get over here, make sure these guys don't get onto the plaza. That's 103 troops that shouldn't really be allowed to escape full stop. Actually, you can do the same thing. Just get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here. You guys may as well just slowly start wearing these guys down. Go and go. Just get in there, take these guys out. Nice. Those guys will be utterly torn to shreds before they make it onto the plaza. These two guys just going to do an excellent job over here. That's flipping mercenary crossbow at this point. These guys have taken some damage, by the way, but screw it. They're doing an excellent job just chunking for everything in front of them. Any movement on the right here? Ooh, a little bit. Just a little bit. The general is technically fighting right now, and he's fighting against braced swordstaff militia, who are actually doing a good job, purely on grounds of, yeah, the general's any charge he might be able to do has been totally blunted by the crossbow guys stuck in front, who are right now wavering. Lovely. So, you guys just stay back over here. One of you guys may as well just kind of walk forward. Just kind of, you know, get into position to back up these guys, and then you two just get over here to provide further backup if need be. If the general tries to push this way, he's going to be screwed. Nope, the general is pulling back because he can see this. Ooh, there's actually quite a lot going on here, more than there should be. Maybe fall back. That's actually, you're a little bit overexposed, to be perfectly honest right now, especially with the general coming in. Probably the best thing we could do on this flank would be you guys over here. Get over here and slam these guys in the back. Let's just clean up this flank for the time being. So you just get over here and clean up here. Front door's completely clean, right? Yeah, front door's 100% clean. These guys might be about to run into some trouble if the general comes back this way. So you guys probably just get over... No, not you. You continue where I just told you to go. Get over there. Mop up those lads. You two, however, just not the flipping horses. You two back off. I don't want you two getting too involved yet. Just draw up into a new defensive position over here, please. Just get yourselves out of there. And actually, I'm going to bring up the ranged units just to actually provide a little bit of supporting fire. Probably will be an easier way of dealing with this. So you guys just start moving in this direction. Thank you very much indeed. Skirmish mode off just in case. Right, you guys clearing up these guys. Nice. And now that front has completely collapsed. Good, good, good. In fact, is there anything left? No, I don't think there is. You guys clear out these guys. You guys clear out those guys. And now job is done. I want these guys out of there. Instead, I want these guys. Okay, you are not good at following orders. We distinctly said, get out of there, but alright, fine. What's actually left? Is there anything left on this front here? No. This front has also totally collapsed for the Imperials. At this point, they've got nothing but what's at the rear. Alright, fine. In that case, may as well get all of these troops, actually, spears down, and you guys just basically straight up head over in this direction, ready to help out as best you can. Yeah, right about here. There you go. That'll be a good, like, defensive line to fall back to. These guys are right here. They've got some troops who are probably going to start peppering me with fire, which is kind of annoying. But that's fine, because I've got troops that can pepper them with fire coming in very, very soon indeed. This has been scruffy, but then, you know, I wouldn't really expect otherwise. Possibly you guys want to, like, turn this way? Just as a suggestion. Just a suggestion. So these guys are now in guard mode, so they won't pursue onto the plaza anymore. Apart from this one guy who just really, really feels like he wants to fight right now, so that's fine. Crossbows aren't firing. No, some of them are. or rather, like a handful are trying, but it's fine. We'll get our own crossbows. There we go. Our own crossbows are now coming into position. There we go, lovely. So crossbows coming in right over here-ish, in fact. Yeah, all of you hurry it up, and then as soon as they're in position, and you guys are all not on skirmish, yeah, you're not on skirmish. As soon as that's done, I'll just basically have these guys move out of the way, and these guys can basically just be the new front line, and it's fine. Right, just hurry it up, please. Hurry it flipping up. So now, these guys are now in position. What happened to the Norse archers, by the way? They can be at the back, that's fine. You guys just get to the very rear. Right, and these guys apparently have themselves a shot they're happy to take, even under the circumstances, so hang on. Who are you actually shooting at right now? Because the game is saying you're reloading. Yep, reloading. Firing at what exactly? Do you have a shot over the top of my lads that's not going to involve shooting them in the back? No, they're just kind of firing over the top right now. Well, that's fine. Right, in that case, I'd like you guys to basically move out to one side, and you guys move out to one side too, and then you can basically just run in if need be. So let's just quickly get all that into position, and yeah, if anyone decides to charge, we'll just counter-charge. Speak of the devil, I think it's happening immediately. Right, right, no, they're going in that direction. Okay, there's, and now this is happening over here. Just make a nice little opening for these guys to be able to shoot through. If they want to try and send their heavy cavalry in this direction, that's fine. I'll just type their heavy cavalry with these troops, and then we'll just basically shoot the heavy cavalry forever. In fact, actually, yeah, everyone focus your fire on heavy cavalry, please. So, heavy cavalry is now massively exposed. And we'll start taking fire very, very quickly. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at the horses go down. Nice. That's the toughest thing they have on the field. That's good. These guys are only 39 versus quite a bit. So let's get the Norse Axemen up here as backup, just in case. These guys are now... Ooh, you guys are stuck in a fight against mercenary spearmen, are you? Well, that's a little bit on the annoying side, but that's fine. You greatly outnumber them. So there's a few troops around the back here. Can't really bring cavalry to support because you couldn't get a break anyway even if you wanted to. The general is down to 32 and very soon to be going down a lot faster. Very, very nice indeed. And what have we got here? Spear militia wavering, but actually not quite on the plaza, so they will actually break, which is nice. You guys are firing at something too. Excellent. These guys are firing missiles and wavering. General's bodyguard now at 26 and falling. There's the king. The king is actually taking a little bit of a knock. Oh, he's figured out where the problem is. And he's trying to get... No, he's changed his mind. How are you guys doing? You are shaken but not wavering. Nice. Well done, Viking Raiders, for holding your bloody ground. In comes yet more bolts. And down he goes. Beautiful. Well flipping done. So that's him taken care of. And with that... we should now be able to basically just push onto the plaza here, I'd say. In fact, you know what? Screw it. You guys finish off the last of these guys. You guys push through here, take out these guys, and you guys get involved too. Wait, where are you guys going? These Norse Axemen are just going over there. I don't know why, they just are. Right. You guys just push through here. You guys push through here. At this point, what's left over here? There's 56 spear militia. There won't be for much longer once we change targets. So you guys can just finish off the last 7 over here. Now my crossbow is going to turn over in this direction. And as soon as they do that, these guys will start collapsing in seconds. Lovely, these guys have got a nice open line over there. Actually, you don't have a great line, to be honest. You probably are better off just going over, like, say, to there, for example. That'd probably be alright. Viking Raiders clearing out the last general's bodyguard. Very, very nice indeed. And then what else do we have here? We've got ourselves... Great Axeman, go and take out the spear militia, please. And you lot, run forward, take out the town militia, etc. Nice. Now, what's actually going on over here? There's just... yeah, 43 of these guys. Like, you can see how pretty effective the sword staff militia are. They're going up against what looks numerically like they should be better quality troops in the mercenary spearmen. But the mercenary spearmen are taking a lot of flipping damage too. These guys are solid troops. I like sword staff militia. They do a good job. Right, Plaza has technically fallen to us at this point. I'm just going to try and push some cavalry through these last few survivors here. Literally one spear militia. These guys coming up to here, taking out the survivors over here. Good, we got cavalry through, and that means we can get a charge into the back of... oh, there's nothing left. There's already only like 4, 3, 2, 1 over there. Right, we should be pretty much done here. Right, I'd say we've actually done a good job here. we've done a pretty competent job all round, I'd say. So probably at this point you guys should stop firing, because you're just shooting your own guys in the back at this point. What's left? Literally 2, 1. Oh, not anymore. He just got split in two. And then that's your lot. Marvellous. Yes, indeed. The superior troops there. Even though that was pretty much actual slugging matches all the way through. 400 losses to almost 2,000. Nice. And in we go to make a giant pile of money, because you bet we're ransacking for 25,000 florins. Kaboom. Nice. And with that, the Imperials have no cities left. Very, very good indeed. They just squeezed into 2 mountaintop fortresses. Neither looks particularly well guarded. They might be sensible enough to try and fall back to desperately protect their final few holdings at this point. We'll have to flipping see. Now, we've immediately got some troops up for training, but, the poor little war clerics took a bit of a knock. Where can we train them, by the way? Who's got the abbey? You've got the ability to train them. Fine. Send the damaged lad straight over to Milan. Retrain him there. Good work, guys. And as for the heavy troops, that's a little bit more of a tricky question. I could just ferry them over to Corsica for retraining. Because, yeah, they are really badly damaged, actually. How are we going to fix this? Well, we can do some retraining over here, that's fine. You can get over here as well and retrain in that spot. Lovely. What are we going to do about, really, really badly damaged lads here. I want to say really badly damaged lads. Only 3, to be honest. Only 3, and we can just get them to... let's just get them over to Corsica. We'll just retrain them there and actually swap them out for different troops. That'll be fine. So you lot, the guys who just took some big-ass knocks in that fight, get yourself over in this direction. Oh, hang on. Norse Axeman. You can't train Norse Axeman, can you? No! No, you can't. That is a shame. There's no flipping barracks here. I'll need to send those guys all the way back to flipping Toulouse for retraining, tragically. Well, some of you can go that way at least. Right, so we need new heavy infantry to continue the push to the north. So, good quality heavy infantry, supported by, some decent archers and some spears. That will flipping do. That's probably going to be enough. So you get there, and then get yourself ashore next turn, and then be swapped out for these 2 lads who are going to be needing some retraining. Nice. And just check we've got the right stuff trained to Toulouse. Yeah, heavy infantry coming in, which is good, because this army needs a bit more heavy infantry if it's just going to smash its way into Dijon, and possibly straight on from Dijon into Bern if we need to. We've already got new troops being trained at Metz and Staufen to deal with this force, which shouldn't be a problem. Nuremberg worries me we've got reinforcements coming in. Yeah, actually, I feel pretty good about all of that. How's Hamburg? Oh, Hamburg's just a load of trash. Let's give them a town guard. I feel like they deserve it, quite frankly. And don't forget Carl Bengtsson, who quite frankly, if I could make him factioner at this point, I would, because why not, eh? He's got one hell of a backstory to him. So he can just start moving down south, pick up a handful of troops from Noir House, maybe pick up some stragglers from Milton Keynes as well. He'll have a decent force floating around. I might just station him in Nottingham for the time being, just for the sake of dealing with the Portuguese if they kick off with more trouble yet. And actually, don't forget over here, Ulf Thornham, because he's actually competent and he's just sitting out in the middle of nowhere doing nothing right now. So we may as well get him moving south, joining up with the reinforcements at Sarkel, and actually starting to take out some of these trash settlements around here, and maybe just being backup for the Mongol force. Yeah, that'll flipping do. So you, my good man, we could actually, it might be fast to just send you south over open ground. We could just lay some flipping watchtowers on the way, it might be nice. Don't forget the crucial peasants, by the way. These are the same peasants that won in Pesantwerp. They've gone on such a journey. Yeah, if I want to make it to Sarkel, what's the fastest route? It is direct. Nice. In which case, just start laying some watchtowers. We'll just get visibility of the vast empty nothingness. Right, we've got money. Does anyone want anything, like a massive stone wall? Ooh, Milton Keynes does. Marvellous. And Pesantwerp too. Oh, go on then. Why not? As it's Christmas. Well, possibly. It's probably close to Christmas. It is technically snowy right now. That'll do for now, though. Do you know? You don't know. You're already a huge stone wall. You're fine. I could have a gunsmith in Milan, though. That might be kind of fun. Having cannons nearby in case I need them. Yeah, screw it. Let's just get some cannons ready to be produced in northern Italy just in case. Yeah, that should do us for the time being, I think. Unless Bran needs anything. Bran, are you okay? Yeah, screw it. Cannons for you as well, my good man. And good luck to the flipping Hungarians taking Bran back, because, yeah, I've basically just walked into a citadel. Apparently it also had ballista towers. So, they're not taking this back. If they want to throw armies at it, they're more than flipping welcome to try. Now, anything from the French here? Slight movement northwards, but nothing that even remotely threatens to lose. This guy backing off over here, understandably. Possibly the forces in... Yep, and you're giving up too. Nice. Can't even be bothered to continue the siege at the minute. And the French possibly looking to intercept my fleet. Would be a bit annoying if they pulled that off. Looks like they're mainly just, yeah, pulling back towards Dijon. Not interested in pushing forward. The Imperials are more interesting. They've still got some armies on the field. We just need to figure out where they go, because that'll give us the answer as to what we need to do next. More reinforcements joining into that army, I think. Heading over to... Ah! Okay. Attacking Nuremberg. Interesting. So, we can probably push them back. If nothing else, we've got reinforcements not too far away. Frankfurt forces can head south to relieve. That's probably not the worst scenario, because now the Hungarians can't besiege it. I think they had the better army anyway. And unsurprisingly, I think some of the forces are falling back towards Bern. Fine, I think they've realised I'm training very, very fast indeed. They've also just got a merchant around here. That's fine. And a cardinal who can't be asked to deal with the whole situation with a witch inside what used to be their territory. Ooh, someone's definitely gone and just shoved some flipping spies in Milan, though. That's not fun. And as for the Venetians, what are you guys planning? Heading... Okay, that vaguely looks like you're heading back to... Oh, hang on. That was a Venetian. Oh, that's a Venetian standing right next to the Imperials. Right, good. War is on. War is flipping on. Because if I now attack those flipping Imperials, the Venetians will be drawn into it, and we will have war between Venice and the Empire. Admittedly, at this point, it barely even matters, because the only help there would have been in the city I've just taken, but... Screw it. It's, you know, it will be nice to have more people on my side and against the Imperials. It means they won't have anyone to trade with. Actually, they're landlocked and shared no borders with the Venetians already. Fine, it'll just make me feel better, alright? Oh, the Moors have just dropped more troops off, but I don't actually think it's that much. Or are you... Hang on, are they... Oh, no, they have dropped more troops off. Fine, we'll just go and clear those lads out. No problem. Didn't look like it was much, to be honest. Now, Sod's law dictates that because I've just moved an army towards Odessa, at this point, the Mongols will start surging south to block me off so I can't get it. So I'm kind of hoping, as like plan, like, A part 2, they might just try and block me at this point. There's more Portuguese fleets, by the way. They're totally ferrying troops up towards Wales and or Ireland. Oh, is that a flipping... Oh, seriously? Seriously, Hungary. Alright, fine. You want to throw men away? You throw men away. You're welcome to flippin' try. And the other Hungarian forces are actually helping take out rebels inside my own territory, which is great. Just weakening themselves and getting rid of forces that were just raiding me. Better and flipping better. And the king actually backs off from Prague too. Right, what about that big force that's... Okay, that force is head over to Bucharest. This force is now looping round, trying to... Oh, please tell me. Please tell me that you're actually about to... Oh, boo. I thought they were about to attack the Imperials, and that would have been hilarious. But no, tragically not. At this point, it is me versus the entire world. And you know what? That's probably fair. Oh. Okay. Here's movement south. Yep. This is south movement. Slow south movement. But it is movement towards Odessa. Okay. I should be able to get in and out of Odessa before they make it to me just because of their slow-ass movements. And if I can't, then whatever. Yeah, here we go. I think Odessa is still safe because there's no roads here. So their movement is really limited. But I think we are pulling them down. And if they approach from this angle, that means they hit Aleppo first. I'd rather they hit Aleppo. Aleppo's got the flipping cannon towers coming in. And we've just got a candidate for adoption showing up here. Oh. Mixed loyalties and drill master. Well, I'm not convinced, to be honest. I'm not convinced. And his name's Skapti. No. Skapti is the curse name. I hate people called Skapti. We have got... Oh, my goodness, yes. Merchants Guild headquarters. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I've got the headquarters of several guilds in my territory. That is nice. Oh, our house. Bless you, our house. Bless you, you magnificent bastards. Increase in tradable goods, and also the most useless unit in the game, but 4 of them, and they get experience, meaning they're still useless. Cardinal's been promoted of Spain. Not sure what the Spain thing is. Whatever it is, it won't be around for too much longer. Right, so, you don't bother chasing these guys down. These guys are nothing. Can you... Oh, yeah. Okay, the Parisian forces can just deal with that. You come over here. What do you actually need, by the way? We've got ourselves tons of heavy infantry, some indirect fire. Just give ourselves a bit more. And oh yeah, I specifically trained the cavalry for this purpose. So you guys just get on here, chase these lads down. Is that enough, or is that... That's actually a bit too much. Fine. So definitely you two. That's fine. Still 5 slots available. Let's just give them...
My lord.
Do they need... Okay, one more of this, and then just one more slot. Screw it, have the dismounted Hussars. They are, like, better. Just a bit more expensive than the Norse swordsmen. Right, so you guys get back in here. You guys get over here. You guys come and deal with this over here. That's... Wait, whose port is that? I think that's... No, that's Bordeaux's port, right? Yeah, we're in Bordeaux right now. Can you just retrain some of these guys just to make sure we're safe, please? Thank you very much. Right, so those guys will be ferried over here. That's when we get our revenge against Spain. Faction announcements. Anything major to be noted? No, ooh, Roger Bacon. Very, very nice indeed. It's always nice to see a celebrity. English scholar known for documented experimentation and discovery of gunpowder. So presumably we get him, because this was like the first guy who was standing in a city that finished a cannon producing facility. I would guess that would be true. Right, and there's cannons. Nice. And we want to get straight into more flipping cannons. Because, yeah, to my mind, like, gunpowder troops in terms of like the early stuff is not that interesting. It's the cannons that are the interesting bit, because the cannons give you all sorts of sexy stuff. Like, you know, the bombard's not great, but tier 2 when you're the Danes... Now this is specialised anti-infantry artillery. The first real time that shows up in the game. I guess you could argue the ballista's kind of that, but this is the ballista basically on steroids. It's amazing and I love it so, so much. So, we definitely want this. Not least it's nicknamed an organ gun. You gotta love anything nicknamed an organ gun. Now, bear in mind, the range on this thing isn't quite what you think it would be from the term artillery, so maybe that's a bit of a misnomer. But regardless, it's a really nice thing to have, and it tears everything apart. So we absolutely want that in production as soon as possible. So yeah, and also, just look at that. Cannon makeup 1,600. This is what I really like about the way they dealt with cannons in this game. That, yeah, the way they introduced technology and encouraged its really rapid adoption was the buildings are so flipping cheap next to comparable kind of military training facilities. It's incredibly cheap to get cannons out on the field. So everyone gets to have cannons. So everyone can have artillery and everyone can have anti-wall stuff. It's just lovely. And the same over at Acre, by the way. I definitely want more of that in. We don't need the armory over there just yet. We don't need the marksman's range because, yeah, mounted crossbowmen are fun. We can do without. I'd rather have more cannon makers in production, please. Thank you very much. Now, you, Mr. Godfrey the Handsome, probably get back in here and I can probably do some merging to speed this up. Hang on. Right, that's better. Just get you guys back up to speed. Lovely. And he's up to... Oh, he's up to really angry at this point. So, yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. You don't often see Dread get that high unless you're trying to. This guy just... He's physically flawless, but he's so angry. He's so angry about it. And go on, let's get another cannon maker down here as well, just to make sure we're safe. Alexandria and Cairo are safe for now. Alexandria is, yeah, that's already huge stone. We don't need a gunsmith for everything here. Oh yeah, I technically own Dongola. I sometimes forget I own Dongola, but it is down there, I promise. Now, also, really good news, the Pope has not issued a declaration that I need to stop waging war on the Imperials. So probably what I need to do is... Ooh, ouch. Okay, something's really angry over here. Okay, do we have a general around here that could do something? Because I kind of want these troops just head north as soon as possible towards Innsbruck. Yeah, what I'd really like to do would be knock out Bern and Innsbruck in a single attack. Because if we do that, then yeah, we'll be in an excellent situation where all of these forces will just become rebel. We won't even need to deal with them because they'll lose most of their strength. They'll be much easier to clean up. But, yeah, here's where things get a bit more fun. So I just need to find any troop that can get to... Ah, here we go. Any troop that gets to here, including these guys right here, will do the job. What even are you? Ooh. What are you guys, by the way? You guys are... Ooh, you guys have got some good stuff. Right, so, time to pull the Venetians into yet another flipping war. Because if we're very lucky, if they're pulled into this war, they might come and smash some other armies on the way past for me. Or even, if they're heading south, they might actually get one of these fortresses. If they want to smash this army, take one of these fortresses, I'm totally up for them doing that. Anything else I need to know, by the way? Yeah, I know about Nuremberg. Yeah, I know about Brand. That one's just bloody stupid. Trades to our people. No! No, he couldn't have. Carl Bengtson, no! Oh, Carl Bengtson, as it turns out, was simply too good for the Danes. Carl Bengtson knew that he should have been King of Denmark. He deserved it more than King Skapti ever flipping did. And as a result, he has decided that he would rather be king of his own faction of one than serve the likes of King Skapti. Oh no! Oh, Carl Bengtson.
Know your enemy.
Oh, I wonder if I can just hire him straight back. Can I just hire him back? Is that possible? No. No, sadly he can't be re-bribed. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Sadly, weirdly, his reputation is deceitful, his power is supreme, his wealth is bankrupt. How is his power supreme? What's he even got with him right now? I think most of his troops have disappeared. Yeah, most of his troops have gone. Right, what do we have left over here, by the way? We don't actually have much left in England. I think you were supposed to be like the Guardian of England, but instead you've literally betrayed England. Right, okay. I guess we need to send some troops to deal with you then. Right, send some troops in this direction. They'll probably go rogue as well, because King Skapti's probably got flipping worse. How bad is King Skapti at this point? His authority is now 0. His authority has actually become 0. Even his own servants think twice before completing their chores. What's gone wrong with you? Okay, unmanly, so authority -1. Then ignorant, authority -1. And other than that, he's got, yeah, nothing but faction leader for authority +2. So those two traits just counteract faction leader. This guy needs to die, because at this point I'm actively losing generals to him. So you need to basically head as quickly as you can over towards Edessa, and that's where you stand and die. You can't make it to...
You are to die.
Okay.
My master has ordered.
They could make it to Edessa, but they can't actually get to me. Okay, fine. Get here. Put this place under siege. Now, just get some flipping ladders and whatever built as soon as possible. What's even here right now? It's... Oh, there's nothing that can really go up on the wall, so it's fine. Okay. We go in here, we smash this place, and then we start running. Okay? And if we can lure them south that way, that's... Oh, this guy's literally trapped in a corner. He can't get past them. Oh, that's funny. Right, okay. So that's 100% fine. Right, we're going to take Edessa. That's hopefully going to draw these guys down here. But then the real fight's going to happen. Not there, but just Aleppo. By the way, you over here, get into Acre and just get yourself retrained, please. Thank you. And yeah, there's just a weird force of some but not many Moorish troops here. As soon as the boat moves away, I'll probably... actually get rid of them. You need to, yeah, drop off the force that's already there. Drop off the force that we need to join up with these guys. You guys just go up to the bridge, thank you. And then you, can you make it to the, yeah, you can easily make it there. So you go to here, and then round to here, lovely. And then this guy gets round to here, and then you get into here, and then... You could actually probably win this fight. I'm not sure why I'm skirting around you. Yeah, screw you. I guess we'll just sink you right now. Lovely. And another one we could easily win. But sadly he survives on this occasion. Nice. Right, you just get back over there. Retrain these two lads and just get ourselves... We've got plenty of it. Yeah, we've got loads of indirect fire right now. Maybe get ourselves just one more heavy infantry. That'll be fine. Now, the march north. You, my good man, take everything that you can. Milan kind of needs, to be honest, Milan needs more troops. Right, let's just transfer a bit of strength up to Milan, which is currently suffering from -3. Wait, what? Possibly Milan was only ever... Oh, bloody hell, Milan's population is 39,000 almost. Right, it's because, yeah, Frederick with his bloody 10 piety was there for so long, but now the population's dropping like crazy. Right, okay, good. Right, get my spy into Innsbruck, 95% chance to succeed, very nice. Factionaires over there. Looks okay, but nothing I see of particular interest, albeit almost impossible to assassinate. Fine. Yeah, the forces of Bologna just basically need to get north as quickly as possible. We can provide enough strength here to hopefully just run straight through that place, though the tax rate's going to have to drop quite significantly too. That's fine. Right. Is that going to be enough?
An honor
Probably will be. We'll probably need to supplement it with, yeah, we'll probably do with some spearmen anyway, to be honest. So that's fine. We'll spend 2,000 on that. Get you moving north as soon as possible. And then we'll be in good shape. Right, so that force is meant for Innsbruck. This force down here, which is, oh yeah, really trashy. You guys need to basically just head over here into this spot and join up with... Where can you guys get to? You guys can get to here. Right, you guys get over to there. You guys join up with them, please. Is there no flipping general who can join in with this whole business? Do we not have any... Yeah, we're a bit lacking in generals, to be honest. But screw it, we should be fine. Just send the good stuff to join up with these lads right here. Yeah, round here. Now we've got ourselves a good, solid enough army. Is that enough infantry? Yeah, that should be enough infantry. Not much range and not much, well, a little bit of cavalry. Maybe just one more. Send one more unit of, yeah, just scouts will be fine. And then maybe just train some reinforcements of Norse archers and something nice and heavy. Yeah, that'll flip and do. Right, that force marches south, takes Bern. This force marches north, takes Innsbruck. We've also got Hungarians bumming around. Sadly, no way I can draw the Venetians into that one. That would actually be a good one, because if I could get Venice to attack Hungary, that would be useful. But, bare minimum, what I most certainly can do is get you involved in the war here. And hopefully that's good enough. Yeah, because war declared Venice versus the Imperials because they were willing to come to our assistance. Nice, okay. So we've got the war that we wanted on there. Very, very good indeed. Next up, what are we going to do with this problem? Right. How good... Oh, that's actually a pretty good garrison, albeit it's starting to get a bit battered. How bad is what's taking it on? Johannes von Luxemburg. Marvellous. He's probably from Luxembourg, if I had to guess. Ooh, he must be new in the family. He's not got really any traits at all. And as for what he's bringing to bear here, honestly... 0 cavalry aside from his own bodyguard. Infantry tends to be on the light side aside from a few mercenary spearmen. Screw it. Let him come to us, I'd say. No need to push outside and deal with him. Let's just wait for reinforcements, which we do have coming down right now. So you guys get over here. That's actually quite a big army that's floating around here. How's Prague doing? Has Prague's not got much, but it's got enough supporting troops for now. Right, you just get in here. Because actually we could do with indirect fire supporting these lads. Fine. Let's just send 2 spear lads, quite a bit of spear support. And then, basically, all of the flipping you lads over in this direction. Okay, that's looking like a better force. And maybe some more... Maybe some more mercenaries. Yes, screw it, why not? We've got money, let's spend it. So, that's now a good army. I'm guessing you just picked up a mercenary captain. Yes, you did. Marvellous. Now, this force is looking very precarious as far as I'm concerned, because, yeah, that force could do any number of things. Oh, there's a flipping... Not a very good Inquisitor, but there is an Inquisitor there, which concerns me. Right, you start moving south with all of the actual good units. Clear out these mercenaries next turn. That's 100% fine. Link up with these guys. Start heading down south. Ah, now, yes. The Hungarians. Are you genuinely going to try and do this? Because if you do... Okay, well, they've got heavy... Yeah, they've got heavy stuff. You know what? I'm just going to let them come. I'm just going to let them come because they've got heavy flipping infantry and they've got the flipping trebuchets. Let's just let them come and do their thing. They want to give it a go, they're welcome to give it a go. We'll utterly destroy them as they try and come into the city, and then the survivors can literally just walk into Bucharest and take their only port off them. Nice. Ah, yes, and keep this guy going in this direction, not forgetting to give him a little bit of extra backup here as well. Nice, just keep him moving towards Dijon. This is death moving towards Dijon right now. And as for the French force, yeah, there was a French force around here, but it naffed off. Where is it? Hello, there you are. If you want to attack me, I think I can take you on with just this force, so you're welcome to give it a go. Then there's this force right here. I can probably deal with that, but I'll just get some extra... 1 unit of Norse archers and then 2 units of heavy infantry, because sooner or later we'll probably go take Zaragoza off them, if only because once that and Dijon are taken, France literally can't produce spies and more importantly assassins anymore, which does eliminate a little bit of risk that otherwise does exist on the map right now. Now actually, the entire force of Frankfurt could just start moving south. I feel like that's pretty safe right now. I'll leave just a handful of troops in Frankfurt itself. But for the most part, yeah, this force can just start moving south. They can occupy the bridge. If these guys want to fight a bridge battle, they're more than welcome to. That'd be stupid on their part, but they might want to. Just quickly merge these mercenaries back up to strength. We'll leave the mercenaries behind. Maybe one damaged unit as well. Let's just get ourselves up to strength here. Yep, this force right up here. You just draw yourselves up defensively there. They want to try and cross this river. They're more than welcome to flipping try. That'd be a good way to clear out these bastards. Though actually, they've got artillery. Okay. Maybe just one more unit of mercenary crossbowmen for safety. Maybe in Frankfurt, we just get ourselves some nice militia troops in too. Yeah, just on the off chance. Though actually, we do have the reinforcements ready at Magdeburg, so sure, just a little bit extra there. Nice, there we are. Stenkill the Honest now has a good army heading south as well. If these guys don't attack, then potentially we can, yeah, relieve Nuremberg with this force. That's much, much safer. We've just got armies converging on Central Europe right now, and they're going to do a really good job just clearing out the last of it. We'll just smash the Empire, smash France. That'll knock the Empire out of the game entirely, and France will be reduced to basically a non-existent force. Then we can just swing straight over, ride over Hungary. And by the time that's done, ooh, the Mongols should hopefully flipping have got over to Aleppo, where we can start smashing those bastards. Or rather, we can start losing to those bastards, but we can start weakening them during the losses. We'll lose a few battles in order to win the war. That's the plan, damn it. Right, speaking of which, time to figure out how all these guys are going to respond to everything I've just done here. Because the Hungarians and the Imperials, their movements this next turn will be critical in how quickly we can potentially wrap up those wars. So you just head in that direction. And the French just doing nothing of interest, obviously. Ah, interestingly, I just saw a force leave Dijon. Okay. Why would a force be leaving Dijon right now? That's very much of interest. Okay. And yeah, another force falling back to Zaragoza. They do have a small force on the border, but it's got no chance against Toulouse just because of the wall defences of the castle. They are indeed planning to... Ah! They are planning to come and attack me. Oh, dear. Right. I could take out each individual force, but we'll have to see about both of them at the same time. Ooh! Right. So I've got 2 dismounted Huskars and a few scouts, and they're bringing up armoured sergeants and also sergeant spearmen. Not bad. Together with... Might be able to win that one, you know. Just might. That will be tricky, but they've done this against a mountain. I might be able to have the high ground. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's call it a part there. Next time, we will begin with a little scrap against the French, where I think I might just be able to squeeze out a fun little victory there, if I use my cavalry correctly. And I suspect as well, before we get our next turn, the Imperials and the Hungarians want to have a go as well. We shall also see what the Mongols do. So, that is coming up soon, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Medieval 2 Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.